Hey everybody, welcome to your weekly reading for June 6th to June 12th. I want to quickly thank each and every one of you for supporting my channel by liking and subscribing. Now let's find out what Spirit has in store for you this week. Hello to you Pisces, and I hope that this finds you doing very well and also looking forward to seeing what I am seeing from Spirit for you this week. So let's move forward. Let's see what Spirit's talking about. So we have the Empress, the Page of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. We have the Two of Cups, the Four of Swords, Strength, and Temperance. So some really nice standalone cards here, and as we can see, we have a good amount of emotion, action, very little challenge this week for you Pisces. So as we know, challenge doesn't always mean bad. Matter of fact, challenge is good for you. It keeps you on your toes. But this week, that's not what's prominent. What's prominent is emotion and love. And of course, you have these cards that speak very, very strongly to that emotion or to that sensation. We start with the Empress, and the Empress represents beauty and creativity, just as a force, and very, very strong feeling of rich abundance, like you are in that abundant phase right now. This week is going to be abundance for you in so many ways, because it's being represented by the Empress, and you have this emotion here. I would say, even though like most people, we kind of connect abundance to financial things. As you can see, we really don't have a pentacle in your reading this week. So your abundance is more than likely going to be in the love realm or in the family, just loved ones. So that being said, let's look at your emotional cards. You have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is speaking of guidance and creativity, friendship and romance. So this is like when people tell you that, you know, they've been married for 12 years or they've been married for 40 years, but they were my friend first, or this person is my best friend. Well, that's the kind of relationship that we're talking about. And because you have the Two of Cups, more than likely it is your partner. It's your partner that we're talking about. So that creativity and that rich abundance, and because the Empress does actually represent fertility as well, and definitely strong domestic harmony. So the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups are talking about love, a love relationship, your partner Pisces. So that being said, you know that you're very sensitive and very compassionate. So this week, you are going to be very much in your element, very comfortable with the things that are happening with you. If you're not already in a relationship, then this might be the time to cultivate one. If there's someone you've been thinking of, or someone that you just started seeing, well, trust your emotional self. Trust that you know what's going on and what's best for you, and move forward with that. I'm definitely seeing this being a time for you, Pisces, where you're really going to be able to be in tune with that compassion and that sensitivity, and it's going to lead you to have a very positive, strong, emotional week. You're going to feel those connections just coming together. So let's look at Temperance really quick, because Temperance is speaking of moderation and of balance. So you want to be in a sense of teamwork. So this is also saying, because of that teamwork that's represented by the Temperance card, it's also saying that you are, again, just a really good, healthy, strong love relationship. And I'm seeing it being your partner, being your lover, not just a friend or your brother or your sister or your parents. This is a strong, solid love relationship with your partner, with your lover. And the Temperance card is just more of the same. It's saying that, yes, this is what's happening for you this week. You're going to have that connection. You're going to have a love connection, Pisces. But let's take a look at your action cards. You have your Three of Wands, your Queen of Wands. So the Three of Wands speaks to time for long-term planning. It's a good time for long-term planning. So if you look at it from that romantic standpoint, which we are this week, that's saying that this is a good time to plan for long-term things. So like I said, if you don't have a partner who you feel like this yet, there's probably someone out there that you have been having this sense of, we would be good together, we would make a good partnership. So move forward with that. It's also saying that if you were thinking about having children with this person who you have this awesome relationship with, well, Pisces, this week might be the time to think about starting a family. And family planning is always a good idea. If you're in a position where you feel like you're stable enough and you want to move forward and have kids, that's always a good way to do it. I mean, you're never going to have kids because you can afford them, right? But if you're thinking about that, and obviously right now your relationship is an all-time high at the one of the pinnacles of your relationship. You are just really strong into this partnership that you have. And then we have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is speaking of optimism and inspiration. So the Queen of Wands is nurturing that. So her and the Empress are working together, saying to you, move forward with these romantic endeavors. And when I say romantic, I mean, what shows love more than having a child together? So that is definitely a romantic notion. Having a baby, becoming part of a partnership, enriching and appreciating and showing that you are thankful for your relationship. And then we have your challenge card, your Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is saying, it's asking you to take some time to recharge, taking some time to think before a big decision. So here we go. Even though this week is saying move forward with a relationship, move forward with having a child, move forward with these romantic and like family endeavors. But then we have the Four of Swords saying, well, you know, take a minute before making a big decision. You need to step back, look at this possibly from the outside, maybe seek someone who speaks with that voice of temperance. And we know excuse me, that temperance speaks very strongly to our astrological sign of Sagittarius. So if you have some Sagittarius influence in your life right now, that is a good thing. That is what you need. That person is going to give you that balance, give you the good advice, and advise you on this Four of Swords toward the rest of this. Is this really a good time for it? The cards are really leaning toward it, saying, yes, this would be a great idea. And then, last but not least, you do have strength. And we know with the Strength card exhibiting her control over the Lion, knowing that with this card, it's saying the strength is from within. The strength is from your heart, your fortitude. That is how you're going to lead or get what you need or show that you are in control. So what great qualities for a parent or for a tolerant lover, or a good partnership. So all of these cards are speaking to a very strong, very positive relationship, and what a wonderful time to make a change to it, a time to raise it to another level, or start adding other people to it. So that is what I'm saying for you, Pisces. Thank you for joining me, and I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you all.